Not okay.
I'm sorry for laughing.
She's gonna kill me. We'll be right back after this.
Join us! Come! It's a party! Take a little sip. Come, please. Take a little sip. Come, please. I got a little chicken strips. I'm trying to eat healthy. Got a salad. I'm just to get that Sam Cola.
Milk かかると雑巾も服も臭くなるの知ってるよね。
すいません。
汚ねえ布で拭くんじゃねえ。
謝れ。とにかく謝れ。
It's your boy, Baby J. I don't know whether to be offended.
なんだ貴様。
I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here.
貴様何をしている。こぼれちまったじゃん。
Boom trash. Matter of fact, you a nasty mother lover.
その男は侍というにはあまりにも荒々しく。
Just have one thing to say. Yeah, man. I want my Sam Cola. I'm just to get that sponsorship.
Hey, you better watch the attitude, buddy. You know what? I'm sorry. Y'all can never talk about me again. Y'all can never talk about me.
What was that? I
was ready for that.
Some people, man.
Y'all can never talk about me.
Can't throw shit out there like that.
Wow.
You gotta let us know in the
You about to kill this channel.
I hear it, man.
Demonetized.
You be saying put the kids to bed.
Monetize it.
Exactly, Lorena. I didn't even get the chance to dip
Gonna wake up and it's gonna be gone.
I'm sorry. I got to reboot my brain.
What are you watching? Where did you even get that from, man?
From my mental damage.
Abu, delete that now. Delete that now. We don't want to see that come up again ever.
Abu, you
Ever.
can never talk about my commercials again.
You heard
None of
people
you
in
guys.
here saying that their mothers is watching this, man. You heard people saying that, man.
Oh my God, I forgot about
What
it.
am I gonna tell her mom who watches this show? This nice, beautiful, elderly lady who thinks y'all are amazing.
That man over there.
We're
not with him.
You can never talk about my commercials again.
Just for clarity, this is on Hulu. This is on Hulu.
Bro, that doesn't mean anything.
No.
It don't got to be on Dark Council though. Just because it's on Hulu.
Abu,
Damn.
you can never talk about my commercials again.
Yeah, I won't. That's
Everybody that's in the chat right now,
All 67 people up in here. I'm mad at you. I'm very mad at you. Something happened a few days ago, and it's all you got fault. I'm mad at everybody up in here. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all freakers knew I wanted that Reba lightsaber. I wanted that lightsaber! Double action with the swirly. I wanted that! Wanted that lightsaber! And you just let it go! I put my life's work, all my money in my bank account, I put into that donation because I wanted Reba's lightsaber. Reba, the best dark side user known to man. Didn't I tell you? I told you all. Rey Skywalker, aka Rey Palapatine, whatever you want to call her. I told you guys that she was coming back. Star Wars Celebration 2023, fulfill my dreams. I told you guys out there, I told you guys, Rey is the strongest Jedi that ever lived. If she was a Sith, she'll be the strongest Sith that ever lived. She's back, and I can't wait for her movie. She's the best of all time. I told you guys, I'm going against all Dark Council morals, all my YouTube videos. I tricked you guys. I lied. I look up to Rey. I want to be like Rey. The Force is female. The Force is female. You remember that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Dark Council. And as the president of the Abu Nas Rehabilitation is on a sabbatical, you have the Lord Commander here. And I will make sure that all rehabilitation processes will be coming through my desk, and I'll be handling all ridiculousness as such. And with that being said, let's get into some intros for some music for you, for your listening pleasure. Let's rock, baby. It started with the Sith lie, bank mine to eat this and have the power that I get. First it was deception, then it was murder. Fast forward to the illest creation you never heard of. Sinister thoughts got you caught, now who's blinking? Global domination, the powerful shrinking, defeated like the prophecy of swords were coming. Brutality, the greatest of humanity's gifts. Apocalypse, ended the game, now who's next? Prosopexa will be free, but effigy in 5 steps. The shit it be over like pie may. And when the smoke clears, you'll be left with blood tears with no remorse, no matter who invokes your fear. And we will never be defeated. Like you cowards all believe it. You stole the show. It's time for us to keep it. Believe it. You lose this loss with one verse. It's over. Let them know who's the boss. Proprietor of all what you call evil, corruption, destruction of all sorts of people. You got no choice. I control all the lies, decisions, provisions, increase the death, plenty Elysium. Will never be your prize, dark matter. Blank self-esteem, a fundamental dream. The government's true theme and genius. Put the power to vote, of course, plenty of thirsty. Falsified records and most, never mind the host. The true terrorist goes to coup de grace institutions. Living in large church and state division. Hatred and face, no longer. Will I keep shit street? I'm the weapon, the instrument of defeat. Yeah, and we will never be defeated. Like you counts all believe it, you stole the show. It's time for us to keep it, believe it. You lose this loss in one verse, it's over. Let him know who's the boss. And it's time for the Dark Council. Fatal J, hosting, Drunk 3PO, Mark with the C, Abu Nas, Lord Callous, and the super producer, Lorraine the Creole. What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You know when they on the commercial, they say, "But wait, there's more."
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Dark Council. Yeah, it's been a minute, but we're finally back, and once again hosted by Fatal J. We got a crazy show for you tonight, so we can't wait to get it cracking. So everybody come and get into your seats. Let your brother Abu Nas get the party started like he always do. So let's do it. All right, now we want to make you smile. We want to make you laugh. We want to do all of that. You know, that's how we do it on Wednesday night. So let's do it. Bring the alarm for the Simpson Uncle Tom. The soldiers of fortune coming back home from Nam. The best show on YouTube ready to bring the noise. Son and all these boys like their name was Roy. I'll be damned if you don't pass my exam. I like my girl sexy thick with candy yams. I'm rolling hard, baby, with the Dark Council clan. You don't like my people, then your ass will be banned. For everyone else, we gon' rock this shit, yeah. So get up in your seats as fast as you can. The kings of the north, cowboys in the west. The beast in the east, the south where we rest. Got our shit together, we gonna pass the test. We disrespect your set and everything that you rap. The souls we collect, we gonna always protect. So get your ass in line, all hands up on deck.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team. Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team.
Wednesday night, we're gonna make it feel right. The sight be on sight, make you wanna hit them lights. We suffer through the bullshit so you don't have to do. We be breaking down all this pop culture news. You already know the half. This shit is straight trash. Nothing gets better, baby. Gonna yo do the math. Everything we know, we be happy to show. And when we got a jet, we be go till on the low. No time for the bullshit. Taking too much time, we gon' give you what you need in order to shine. The Dark Council is that premier show. Since 2019, we be going with the flow. Showing what we know, whether brave or you're bold. Whether you're up in heaven or the hell down below. Either way, that's a cross we gon' bear. Yes, salute to the chat. Yeah, we're glad you all here.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team. Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team.
My crew is so lit, and I know it makes you sick. Like the NFL, baby, we the first round pick. Dmajini, commanding us all. The cold mind killer, get your backs off the wall. Walks with a C, always on the dean. His focus is hotter than a damn laser beam. Lord Callous, dropping all that lore. Rich with the knowledge, have Disney looking so poor. Drunk 3PO, always up in here. See your wife go to sleep with her Canadian bear. Fatal J skills is beyond you. Holding us all down with that ninja blast too. Lorraine Creole, producer of the year. Sexy and smart, God, you cannot compare. That's my crew in a nutshell. My dude is the Dark Council, baby, we gon' take you to school.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Dark Council.
Might as well be on the winning team. Let's go!
Dark Council. Might as well be on the winning team. Yeah, let's go. Dark Council. Might as well be on the winning team. Let's go. Dark Council. Might as well be on the winning team. Yeah, let's go. Dark Council. Might as well be on the winning team. Let's go. Dark Council. Might as well be on the winning team. Yeah, let's go. Dark Council. Might as well be on the winning team. Yep, it's gonna be that type of show, ladies and gentlemen. Get your nerves ready. Put your badass kids to bed, goddammit. Alright now. Let's do it. You wanna tap that dawn? Oh shit, here we go. Better go with what you know with everything that you hold. From sea to shining sea, you're not in my lead. And even if you was, you better drop to your knee. Say please, Father God, don't let my ass get killed. This dude double nothing and that boy keeps it real. Get more hands on deck, yeah, better get the check that your ass can't cash. Better give it to the rep. Stuck on checkers while I'm up playing chess. Yeah, the El Presidente gonna be that damn vet. Baby, sound boy, no time to cry. Cause you now realize that you cannot survive. I'm the landlord, baby, and you're tenant with no lease. Yeah, fuck around again and you'll be out in the street. Never test the best that can rock the sound set. Now you learn your damn lesson, better now come correct. Go. Ooh. Dark Council, baby. The best in the streets on YouTube. Let's go. Oh my goodness. We lighting this up tonight. Gonna make you all feel right. Let's go. I'm in my bag tonight. I know somebody in the chat like, I wonder how much I will not charge for beats. I tell you, young blood, situation, but it's not cheap. Alright now, let's get this party started once again. Dark Council for the win. Might as well be on the winning team.
Thank you, Abu Nas Doppelganger. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Dark Council, we are here. What a freak happened to draw. I guess Drunk said them intros is too long.
You thought the show was over, man. Something like 45 minutes.
Hey, we here. Dark Council, we back. Yeah. How you love that? And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope your mom is not on that Freaknik documentary that's coming out on Hulu because she's been exposed. We was talking about that backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who's up in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for coming out. Continue to smash that like button. So far, we got 56 people. Thank y'all so much. Let's see who's up in here. We got Keely Chow. What up, Keely Chow? Ow. That's what the girls say when Keely Chow walk in the building. We got Shield Wall of Dragons. What up? We got Lady Marine. Thank you so much. Always doing some dope Dark Council productions and promotions. Thank you so much for coming out. We got Double AA up in here. We got C4C. When y'all see those crazy intros and skits and all that type of stuff, that's because C4C Kai, he's doing them. Thank you so much. We got Mo Monty up in here. We got Terminus EST up in here. We got Adama up in here. Thank you so much for coming out. We got Zachariah up in here. Let's see. Did I get everybody? We got David Quantina up in here. What up, David? We got Sean Christopher up in here. What up, Sean? We got The Nice Game up in here. Hell, Dark Council. Greedo didn't delete himself. He was deleted for trying to stop S3 of Mando. Now, let that resonate. Let that resonate. We got Now White up in here. What up, Now White? Now White, please play nice tonight because you know you get kind of rowdy up in the chat room. But thank you so much for coming out. We got Revenge of NetherRealm up in here. Smash that melee button. We got Bigger Ford up in here. What up, Anzo? Glad you here. We got Phil TMT, one of the greatest Ninja Turtles known to man. Real quick, Mark, who is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
I'm gonna go with the easy one. I'm gonna say, you know what, Raphael. I was going to say Mikey.
Raphael is always the favorite. Raphael is always the favorite. He don't play no games. He gangster. The other ones, man. The other ones, they kind of nice with it. Raphael, he unpredictable,
Yeah, man.
Let's see who else we got up in here. We got Griffin Turbo. What up, Griffin? We got Des J up in here. What up, Des J? I think I got everybody. No, I don't. Black Superwoman. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Lorena Creole, she will be here. She's coming soon. John 3PO, he's coming. I think maybe he saw he needed to make a video. And thank you, God, for John 3PO not doing the video while on the show. You'll have to look on the Dark Council archives, but John 3PO shot a video while we were streaming, and everybody was listening to him, and we thought he was talking to us, and he really wasn't.
Yeah, that was crazy. Just random, out of the blue.
Bro, and we was listening to him.
Trying to participate.
To him. And this the cool thing. When I went back and watched that stream, we had already touched on that subject. Pause. Yeah. But when he was talking, he was doing it with such an authoritative presence. I had to listen to him again. And then come to find out he was shooting a freaking video.
That's a busy man.
Let's see who we got. We got Crispy No Con. Did I ruin that name? Crispy MP Con. No, sorry, I need glasses.
Crispy Nokin.
I Crispy Nokin. That's it. Hadouken. Thank you so much. Let's see who else we got in here. I think I got everybody covered. Oh, we got Roto Commish up in here. What up, Roto? We got Patrick T up in here. Thank you, Patrick. We got Jason up in here. What up, Jason? We got Steven. We got Dmajini. Dmajini, you still there? Lord Callous, are you there?
Of course I'm here.
I'm here. I'm just trying to eat something, man.
Okay, good. Look like we all caught up. Thank y'all so much for coming out. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We're going to be talking about Star Wars Celebration. My boy got the background looking nice.
Yes, sir.
How you get it blurry like that? I want that. I don't want people to see this no more. I want it to be blurry.
Nah, I'm just using NVIDIA Broadcast.
Okay, that sounds expensive. I can't.
No, it's not.
I can't deal with
it's
it.
not.
That sounds expensive.
That sounds expensive.
It's really not.
That sounds like something I can't even spell. I got you. Fellas, how everything going? D don't came out with the guns. Pause.
Hey, it's summertime. It's nice. The bike about to come out. Yo. We're gonna have Hyperspace Run Season 3 about to drop. So it's about to go down.
Nice.
It's about to be a nice weekend in New York.
Oh yeah.
Only problem is the allergies, man. Anybody out there suffer from allergies? It is crazy right now.
My eyes, it gets me in my eyes. I got dry eyes to begin with, and when they get all that, my eyes just be leaking all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. You can't be sneezing around people now because you got the cooties.
Yeah.
Bro, it's off the chain down here with the sneezing, the coughing. Salute. See, I'm around a bunch of trees. I'm around a bunch of trees. Now, D, don't get carried away because you know how you do.
What are you talking about?
Don't get carried away.
Why you had to go there with me? Why you gotta go there with me?
Because you're lush, bro. Because you're lush. That's why. Let's keep it funky. You know how you do, falling out the chair and all that stuff.
I did not fall out the chair.
I keep sleep in the middle of streams.
I literally knocked. I told you what I did. I knocked it over. It was by accident.
Yo, Raging Rhino's in the place. Raging Rhino.
Salute, Rage.
What's up, Raging Rhino?
I love it. That is never not funny, brother. He does the clap.
Rage, let me know if you want the link too, man. Because I want all sides of what happened with Star Wars Celebration. I want all sides to speak about what's going on with the Mandalorian. But real quick, we got a super chat. Thank you so much from Art Bunker with the $5. Let me blow you up, sir. I got to do it. He said, hell, Dark Council, opinions on Celebration and Mario box office. You guys are great. We're going to be talking about that most definitely. That's might as well we're going to be talking about it right now. But we need to be talking about what's going on with Mandalorian. Now, Mark, you've seen Mandalorian so far with season 3, right?
Yeah.
Let me get this super chat real quick.
That
Fletcher
was funny.
Williams.
Like, yeah.
Real quick though, Fletcher Williams. I suck at games. Games channel with the $1.99. Thank you so much. He said, "Big up spam. Big up to you. Thank you for coming out, Fletcher. Thank you so much."
What up, Grant Gregory? Mr. Grant Gregory in the house.
Gregory up in here too. What up, Grant?
Loot drunk.
Grant is the shorts king. Lord Callous and
What happened to your background, man? Why all blurry?
Because it's a blurry background.
Because
no.
I
You let him
noticed
think
if I
it's
got
just
stuff
him.
moving,
What do you mean by that?
Perfectly
normal.
If I have stuff moving in the background, it makes me more glitchy. I can't. This little raggedy Goodwill laptop, it can't handle too much. See, this is the thing about me. This is what y'all don't understand. I'm a cheap man. Okay, I can't afford things that you guys afford. This laptop right here, this mic, dollar store. When you go see those mics they have hanging up behind them at the dollar store,
chat? I see you.
Y'all got to understand that I buy those mics. So if I'm not sounding clear, at least I save my $1. Okay. Now, when it comes to this laptop,
Bruh.
I saw it at a thrift store. So I bought it.
You all
Cost me
frozen and stuff?
$15.
You're like
I'm not
Callous in
moving.
reverse. The background is crisp, but you are fuzzy. That's what's going on, bro.
Well,
And
now,
you're freezing.
now Callous upset he had to leave.
No, I didn't leave. I was just going to change my background. And show you how.
You don't like the blurriness?
I love the blurriness.
I think I got that too.
Yeah, I mean this one is free. It's just NVIDIA broadcast.
Okay, so y'all having a
Embrace
battle
the
about
blurry.
who richer than the other one?
Yeah, I can erase them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right there with you.
Okay. How do y'all do that? Is that expensive? The blurry background? Because I
No.
want one. Okay,
Bro,
how
it's-
much it cost?
I think even StreamYards has it.
Yeah, this is the
Oh, they do?
StreamYards version, but I look clippy.
Yeah.
Okay, so how
Yeah,
do I do
StreamYards
it?
has
Because
it
I
too.
want to do it too. Pause.
Just go into your settings, bro.
And go to virtual
gotta fi-
background.
I got a feeling if
try
I
to stop
do it-
glitching. Let's just work on that. Try to stop glitching.
Only Fatal
Baby
J
steps, bro.
was trying
Baby
to do
steps.
settings in the middle of a live stream. That's
Sorry
Fatal
about that,
J.
y'all.
He's trying to do settings in the middle of a live stream. Just think, I want y'all to understand how gangster Fatal J is. He is gangster right now.
Well, they want to go on a journey with the Dark Council. Let's go on the journey. Help
Let's
me
just
out.
talk about the
That's all I'm
Bo-Katan show, shall we? Just talk about
Okay,
the
well, let's
Bo-Katan
talk
show.
about
Here we
it.
go.
Where did we leave off, Dark Council? Where did we leave off? What episode did we leave off?
Bo-Katan.
Did we talk about the Lizzo episode? I think we left off on the Lizzo episode.
I don't think we
What was
talked
the name
about the
of that
Lizzo
episode,
episode.
Callous?
I don't know their
Badass.
names.
The
Okay,
bad
well,
episode.
We're gonna talk about the Lizzo
enjoyed that
episode.
The fat batch.
Oh Lord.
That's the official
Hey.
name. The fat batch.
The fat batch.
Y'all crazy.
I'll take that.
Y'all
I'll take
making
that.
Callous gonna cry, man. You know he's how he is with
Nah.
Star Wars.
Hey, I crossed 12,000
No.
today.
Oh, congratulations,
Damn,
sir.
38,000 on TikTok. I crossed today.
30,000. Jeez Louise.
38 on TikTok.
Nice.
crossed.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
My
My man.
blowing the hell up, bro.
Well, it's a slow grind, baby. I wish it was a blow up. It's a slow grind.
Yes, sir.
You deserve
I've been
it, man.
stuck
You deserve
for-
a million.
I've been stuck in 10K. I've been stuck in 10K for like 6 months now.
He said 10K.
But don't say stuck, bro. Because remember, listening to Roberto Blake, he says like only 1% of all YouTubers go beyond 10,000 or reach 10,000 and then go beyond. So you're in that top 1%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel
Thank
good
you for
about
making
that.
me feel better about my life, man. So
He
let's
said
get to the episode.
10,000.
Let's
He's
talk about
stuck
the
at.
fat back.
You seen my subcat, bro? Come on. Man.
D would be there too if he changed his thumbnails. All his YouTube shorts are like
crazy.
Okay.
Let's get Dmajini up to 2K.
Fatal tried to help D. Fatal's like, you gotta switch up your thumbnails, man. We can help you out. He's like, nah, man, that's how I do stuff.
D don't want to listen though. He don't want to listen. I left it alone. I'm done with it. Try to help him out. Try to help his thumbnails. Thumbnails be dark as freak. Can't see what it's saying. I'm through with D. Let D do what he do. He might blow up and hit 1 million subs. So I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm done with it. Now let's get to the episode
Black
of the
Superwoman
Fat
says you got 10K and you talk about boo boo. I like Fatal J's thumbnail. Every thumbnail he like looking off to the side like he angry like.
Is it
trash?
Yeah, is it trash?
Real talk. You started putting your hands in it. Remember that was the thing with the hands, right?
Yeah.
When we said that, and Fatal J been putting the hands and it blew up. It's the hands. You got to put your hands.
Bro, I need to start. I got to start back putting the hands. Every thumbnail I'm putting my hands up, they all blow up. And see, recently I haven't been putting the hands in there. So what? Do y'all got a hand fetish or what? There, I might put my feet in there. That might make me hit 100K if I put my feet in that joint. All right, man. Let's talk about the Bad Batch. What we call it, the Fat Batch. Let's get to the Fat Batch episode. Excuse me, y'all. I'm messing up around. Sorry, y'all gonna have to forgive me. It's been a long time.
Why was Lizzo in The Mandalorian?
You didn't just catch what Callous just did to you just now. But he just came with the jab. He just jabbed you right in the kidneys, and you ain't even feel that.
I know he got me. He usually do it.
Shout out to Raging Rhino. His tweet went viral nuclear when he put that out about Lizzo.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, my
he's
tweet
the one that broke
6
that whole story.
million
Nobody was
views.
watching it.
Too bad we couldn't get
Might
6
have to pull
million
it
views
up.
on YouTube, right, Rhino?
Oh,
Man.
Can anybody help us out and give us the official name of this episode?
4 million.
Usually, Callous remembers the smallest details when it comes to episodes and little names that you forget. What is the name of this episode with Lizzo and Jack Black?
I didn't like this episode.
Guns for Hire, right? Something like that.
Y'all heard it here first. Lord Callous, what did you just say?
I didn't like this episode. That episode. I like this last one. Today's episode. But that episode I didn't like.
Okay, we're going to talk about today's episode because today's episode was fire. But let's just focus on this one real quick. So the Mandalorian, he went to this planet. Why did they go to this planet? I forgot. I can't even keep focus on the show anymore because it's terrible. So I think him and Bo-Katan, they went to this planet. They got sucked into the planet, and they had to help this royal family out on the planet. This was definitely a filler episode. And what happened in the episode?
The other Mandalorians were there, I think. That's the reason why. They were trying to get in touch with the lost tribe of the other Mandalorians. So they were there.
But didn't they get sucked in by a beam? They got sucked in, though, didn't they? Like it was a Disney ride. Like they was on a Disney ride.
No, I know what you're saying, but they didn't get sucked into it. It just directed them to pause. It just directed them to the port. It didn't allow them to go wherever it was that they wanted to park their ship. So as soon as they were within atmosphere, the tractor beam pulled them to the specific port.
The biggest so the big issue with that is that they had technology that could take over ships. So they took over Bo-Katan's ship and just flew it in herself, which just totally, I don't know, like if you had that technology earlier, that
wasn't nothing but a tractor beam.
They had a tractor beam, but she said that her her ship was being controlled.
Yeah, ain't shit you can do when a tractor beam grabs you. It is what it is. It pulls you to where you're going.
Tractor beam, though. Are you sure that was a tractor beam? What the heck?
It was a tractor beam.
You're gonna show a bad picture one day.
You're going to demonetize.
Okay, so if it was a regular tractor beam, there you go.
I didn't do nothing. She was all right.
Then she got on the monorail to Epcot, and they had to go fight some battle droids. Actually, not even battle droids. They had to go fight.
All I can say about this episode, and I don't want to hurt some people's feelings when I say this. Star Wars is not a baby doll brand. The baby doll, aka Grogu, needs to stop. How you knighting a baby doll? Come on, man. How you doing that? I'm just saying. That's all I want to say about that. I didn't watch that.
I just don't appreciate the way they're throwing the baby doll around. They just keep throwing the baby doll around, trying to act like it's somehow using the force and everything. That thing does not look convincing at all, Callous. You know it doesn't. It just looks like somebody's just throwing that shit.
Listen, I said from the beginning, I'm not a fan of Grogu. I think Grogu.
No.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Grogu.
Wow, I did not know that. That's news,
problem,
bro.
I think
that's not news. I've been said that.
I mean, one of the problems with it, and I'm just trying to be.
That's the first time I caught it.
Trying to be objective here. I haven't really watched much. I only see what people put on Twitter. I watch Raging Rhinos reviews, which are very entertaining. Grogu's story ended at Mando's 2 because that was the quest. That was the mission. Mandalorian started off as a Western style Star Wars show. That was how they promoted it, Western style. And then first season was like that. Second season kind of got off track, and but they finished the mission. And it seems like this season is nothing more than Mando just walking around, just doing stuff. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just him just walking around, doing stuff.
Mando got Jon Snowed. You understand that? Basically, what he's saying is everything that Jon Snow said in the final seasons of Game of Thrones. I don't want it. I don't want it. My queen, my queen, my queen. That's what he sounded like in this latest episode. You know what I mean? I'm here to serve you, Bo-Katan. It's all about you, Bo-Katan. I'm going to kiss your ass, Bo-Katan, even though the show's named after me. You know what I mean? That's what they did to him. They turned him into Jon Snow.
I want
to. This is the coldest comment.
Wow.
This is
from Crispy.
You can't even say that because you will get canceled. You can't utter those words, but somebody can read it. I'm not saying nothing.
I also think Disney's puts a little pressure on Lucasfilm to deliver X amount of episodes when they could probably do this whole season in an hour. They probably could have whatever. It was like make Bo-Katan the leader again, and you know, this past episode, all I saw was sequel trilogy mention after sequel trilogy mention. The guards are there, and I'm like, well, here it goes. So back to Luke Skywalker drinking green milk, heading straight for that action, and then Thrawn, you know, however that's going to be played out. But it just, I think Disney tells them we need at least 8 episodes, and they're like, well, the story, we only have 2 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes, so we got to fill it with some other stuff just to keep people on the streaming service. So maybe
this episode here was the only halfway decent episode of the season to me. Like this last one, it was.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they had a story for like the last 2, and the rest were just we got to put stuff together to fill the quota.
Moff Gideon should have showed up a long time ago. They just wasted a bunch of time. Now you only got 1 episode left, right? It's just 1 episode of the season that's left.
Yeah.
And then it's going away for how long? Another 2 years?
I think this is the last one.
This the last one because they're going to do a movie. They're doing a movie, bro.
Oh, spare me.
Yeah. A Dave Filoni movie that's supposed to wrap up. It said they're going to wrap up this entire universe. They're calling it the Filoni verse. I guess it's going to.
I had mentioned that from day one. I had mentioned that from day one that this is.
You definitely called it, bro.
This was Favreau putting together with Mando like Iron Man and Ahsoka and Thrawn as Thanos and all that stuff. They just putting it all together, and then they're gonna come together like Captain Planet and take out Thrawn.
Even that might work, except for the fact that they are determined to make this somehow give validity to the sequel trilogy. You know, as long as they have that agenda going on, like they compromised The Mandalorian, because this is not what that show is supposed to be, if you ask me. Like they took it far off course from what we invested in when we first started watching it, because they want to use this to make the sequel trilogy work. It's kind of like the sequel trilogy infected The Mandalorian. That's how it feels to me.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Check this out right here. I think people is checking out. It says The Mandalorian complete trash. Nelson ratings tank. The show has lost all its luster and it is sinking quicker than Boba Fett in the Scarlet Pit. It said, well, we had a decent couple of seasons with The Mandalorian, and I agree. Season 1 and season 2 was flawless. But now it's complete trash with season 3. It sounds like me. And with it also learned the Nielsen ratings have completely tanked. Last week I said this week will be telling in regards to the Nielsen ratings, as last week saw the streaming numbers for the first episode of season 3 release. They are down almost 40% from the season 2 finale. Now, is that a given that it's down from the season 2 finale? 40%? Is that a given? Is it supposed to be 40%? It seemed like the first episode would still be with the same season finale, right?
Why would it be that? You're saying that it would be the same?
I don't understand your question.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, they said it was 40% lower than season 2 finale with the Luke Skywalker. Now, does the first episode supposed to be lower than the finale, or does it supposed to be the same level or higher from hype?
I'm sure
the first episode should be higher.
You would think,
based on the way that the show a season ends, people should be tuning in for the first episode of the next season. So the next season, first episode should always be higher.
So basically, when you do, if you're planning on doing a series, you want your last, especially if it's not going to be the ending of your series, your last episode of your season finale should be pretty much a cliffhanger for the most part, if you want people to come back, right? So at the end of that season, what did we see? We saw Luke Skywalker in his relatively purest form, and people wanted to see that going forward. And nope, we didn't get that, even though I wasn't watching it. I will say this, though, just to give a caveat, again, I am looking forward to Visions, and that's only because it's anime, but that's it.
The problem is
anime
that
for the win.
Between that season finale and this, in the season premiere, we had what was it? Book of Boba Fett, and what was the other one? Kenobi, and both of them were like painfully underwhelming. So I think that killed a whole lot of buzz that the Mandalorian had built up. You know, honestly, because look at the end of that season. The Mandalorian and Grogu got separated. They didn't even give any explanation for how they got together again on their own show. They just assumed that you watched the Book of Boba Fett. Maybe people didn't. Or maybe they did, even worse. And they saw the crap that it was. You know?
I didn't.
So I think that's a lot of the problem. They killed their own momentum.
Do Grogu help or hurt this story this season? Season 3.
He's just there, bro. You know, he's not. I don't think he's doing either.
Grogu is a gimmick. That's what he is. Seriously, there's no, like. Here's the deal, and I know I might be repeating myself, people, but I'll say it anyway. If Yoda trained Jedi for 800 years, right? That would mean that by 100. He was at minimum a knight. So Grogu was 50. So now that she's supposed to have this amazing growth sprout between now, because the way they make him, he's an infant. He can't even speak. He's at 50 and he can't speak. So from not being able to speak to becoming a master, or at minimum a knight, is that supposed to happen overnight? Like, I don't understand that. So to me, I never liked the concept of if you're gonna have the way you're supposed to do a super how do you say it overage being should be they grow normally like a normal, like what we would consider normal for a human, and then they stop at maturity. That's how like an elf, a sorry, you would think anything that has this long lived, they would grow normally. So from like 0 to 20 or 15 or whatever, when they start maturing, their body would like start maturing, and then they stop at 20, and then they stay they look that way forever, until they really get like in the thousands or whatever. Then they start really actually aging. That's how it should be. But for you to say that he's 50 and still googling and gaga, I'm sorry, you lost me. I can't.
Not to mention, I think that the Mandalorians themselves are not as they're not as interesting as they should be. If we're trying to learn about the culture of the Mandalorians, the only thing that we know so far is that the two sides of them, there's only one difference: helmets on, helmets off, and we're all tired of that. You know what I mean? I'm tired of hearing about, did you remove your helmet? Like, who cares, bro? Who cares? There's got to be more to it than that. And then she goes and tells Bo-Katan, what? Did you remove your helmet? Don't remove your helmet. No, now you can take off your helmet. We're going to join with the guys who don't take off their helmets. And somehow we're all going to get together. Is there a way, or is there ways? It's like, this is the way is their motto. So they should be strict in their way.
Yeah, I think she's I think she's a double agent.
Bo-Katan?
No, the armorer.
Oh, the armorer?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
that
episode.
would be dope.
If you look at the thumbnail, so the name of the episode is The Spies. The thumbnail has her in, as the focal point. Secondly, there was really no reason for her to join the mission onto Mandalore, right? But she was adamant about going. Then all of a sudden she needed to go back and bring all of the Mandalorians that could not fight. She needed to bring them back, right? And there just seemed to be symbolism when she was flying the gauntlet up, right? And then they were traveling on Mandalore. I also noticed, and I needed to go back and look at it again, but when I first saw Gideon take off his helmet, it looked like his helmet had horns as well, kind of like
oh snap,
yeah,
kind of like Maul's did.
So you think?
But I got to look at it again because I didn't.
You think she in Kasu? Okay.
I think that she may have been she may have been playing both sides to try to get the Mandalorians all together in order for it to make it easier for Maul. I mean, for Gideon to kill them.
And he did say that, didn't he?
She wanted Bo-Katan to unite all of the Mandalorians, right, on Mandalore.
Okay.
And Gideon did say something to that effect. Yeah. He said, it was great of you to get all of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Said that.
Because you know why? I thought throughout this whole season, why is she just going with the flow so easily? Because in season 1, season 2, she's so hardcore with Death Watch, and that's the name of the group, Death Watch.
Yeah. But they also said that in this episode, she admits that Death Watch is splintered. That Death Watch as a clan itself no longer exists. As a faction itself, it no longer exists. That Death Watch has been splintered.
Gotcha. But she's still been going with the flow too easily, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's just like with certain religions. You have people that's hardcore religion, and they can't really look on the other side of things when it comes to other people's opinions. And she gave me that. She always gave me that vibe that she was hardcore with it. Now just to see her change so easily, either that's bad writing, or like you said, it could be a point to it. So it'll be interesting to see how the finale work out. Do y'all think that finale is going to hit hard like season 2 finale, or no way possible?
There's no build up to nothing. There's like nothing going on here. Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Like, I thought for sure at the end of season 2, like Grogu was gonna be gone. It's gonna focus more on Mando and the building back of Mandalore. But no, they had to bring Baby Yoda back in because they thought they would probably lose viewership or whatever it was. They thought they had to bring in that little, because that's their bread. That was their golden goose for a while. But now it ain't. Everyone's getting sick of it. Like, everyone is like, there's no point of him being there. So he does absolutely nothing. Now I saw a picture online. They put him in a robot or an IG.
Yeah, he's in IG-12.
I was like, what the? Like, Raging Rhino put that on his tweet. He was like, that was his first word, that he's just walking around in an IG droid. I'm like, what the freak? That makes no sense. So, like, I was thinking the season 3, they would, Bo-Katan and Mando would fight because that's the creed. They would have to fight for the dark saber. But the one episode that I did watch, because I was on FNT, they had asked all of us to watch that. It was literally Mando going, I was beat up by something, and Bo-Katan won, and she gets the sword, and everyone's like, yeah, that's how you do it. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever. That is just lazy writing. That is just, let's just figure out a way to get the sword back into Bo-Katan's hand and whatever. It's just, we got one episode left, and apparently there's really nothing happening. He bathed in the waters, what, 2nd, 3rd episode, 4th? Anyway, early on.
And he hasn't taken his helmet off since then.
Pedro Pascal, I don't think has filmed a single shot for this entire season. He's just doing the voice work.
Acting? Okay.
So, and there's been all kinds of reports and rumors. Again, the rumors, nothing confirmed, that they are having so many problems with him. All these people like just coming out saying this is probably it for him. And don't be surprised if Pedro's done with the Mando after this. Honestly, it's not a hard job. You keep your helmet on and you just get someone just to, this is the way. I am here for Bo-Katan. I mean, it's just to use a voice. That's all you really need, and then
right? You know what's crazy? So how many episodes is it total?
8.
8 and 7 now.
Yeah,
and some of
them
got to do
8
short.
episodes because Ahsoka. It's weird because Ahsoka's got 8 episodes, and the way the numbers look. It's like they're saying we need this amount of episodes. We need to do this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we only have a story that covers maybe 3. Well, I don't care how you get it done. Just get 8 out there because we need it for Disney Plus. As you remember, they lost $2.8 billion on their streaming service on Disney Plus. So the streaming service is like, it's killing Disney right now. It's killing it. And they're having major problems with their theme park. No one wants to stay in their hotel, their Star Wars hotel. They finally broke the timeline at Galaxy's Edge. I don't know if you knew that, Callous. And they put Mando and Baby Yoda in the Galaxy's Edge, and they're going to put Bo-Katan in and all this stuff. And all I got to say is the curse of Gina Carano is real. There you go.
Man, you
enjoy your Star Wars.
Real quick though, this kind of real quick, and then D, this on you. You think this is on the song right here, Callous? Double A says Pedro wasn't at the celebration for Mandalorian topic. What you think about that? But
me? Who are you talking to?
Callous?
Yeah, I mean,
What
do you mean? What do I think about it? I think he's saying that as a reason why he doesn't think Pedro will be in, or they will be doing another season, right? I think.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. What he was alluding to this comment that
no, it's possible. I mean, when you're looking at this season, it seems like it's more of a pass the baton. I don't see how after this or which direction they will go after this season. The only thing that I can think of is the idea of Din Djarin giving the Darksaber up, saying it never really meant anything to him anyway, so that he ends up, going back out into the galaxy or as a solo. That's the only thing that I can think of. I don't know what direction they will take the show after this season, because it just seems like it's setting up Ahsoka, right? And then Ahsoka will take it from there.
Well, that's the thing. I think they'll all come back together to fight Thrawn. I think we'll have Boba Fett. Like I've said before, we'll have Boba Fett that'll get like the underground people. I think Din, well, him and Bo-Katan will get the Mandalorians. You got Ahsoka that will get whatever force, maybe Luke, I don't know, and they'll all fight Grand Admiral Thrawn, and that will be the end game.
The only reason why I don't
you called that a year ago,
bro. I think there's going to be a bigger bad than Thrawn, because in the current canon, we have to understand that Thrawn is not, he's not affected by the Empire. He doesn't care about the Empire. He cares about the Chiss ascendancy. He sees the Empire as a means to an end. He wants the Empire to help the Chiss. So, and in the current canon, there is a threat to the Chiss, and that is why he accepted the responsibility of the Empire. His whole entire purpose is to, I don't want to say use the Empire, but and the Emperor knew it. He sees the Empire as a means to an end, helping the Chiss ascendancy to defeat their enemy. He's still very much loyal to the Chiss. So I think while, yes, they will have, they will introduce Thrawn, and he may, because he represents one of the warlords and he is the remaining Grand Admiral of the Empire, there has to be somebody bigger than him.
Now, Callous, let me ask you something. I got to
interrupt.
interrupt.
It's Snook. It's Snooky.
Now, hold on.
Snooky.
Now, Callous, is you talking about lore Thrawn, or you talking about Lucasfilm Disney Thrawn?
The canon Thrawn.
The Disney Thrawn.
Okay.
Disney
Thrawn.
It's a different trilogy.
Canon.
Yeah,
it's two different Thrawns now. Thrawn.
Yeah, but we're working from that Thrawn. We're not working from Legends.
He's not doing Legends anymore. They're
Even
not doing
though they
Legends.
said
we're working from canon Thrawn.
Even though exactly that annoyed me.
But that's the thing. So Heir to the Empire is also, you know how Disney does or how Lucasfilm does. They'll cut up a trailer. So we don't know that she's referring to Thrawn when she's saying that, because the two, she doesn't say it together. It's two separate shots. So when, yes, they speak about Thrawn returning, and then she says the heir to the Empire. But who knows if she's talking about Thrawn?
Okay.
We don't know that.
Well, real quick, I got to say something, though. Shouldn't
Go
Bo-Katan
ahead,
be
Dick.
as old as Obi-Wan? Because she's...
Yeah, that was a
she
miss.
looks mad young. She looks mad young to be where she's at right now. I'm just saying.
Okay, I got into a fight over that on one of my shorts, and the fight got so bad.
Don't get into no fight.
To the mall.
Just
No,
let it.
bro, it was getting Callous.
I stay the hell out them comments. I just drop the video and be like, take that.
Yeah.
Callous, that was the first time I folded to the mob because I got so caught up in the comments, and they was telling me in the comments, they said she is not the same age as Obi-Wan. She's a little bit younger, and her age is perfect for Mandalorian. What? That's what they were saying. That's what they told me. They said she's a few years younger than Obi-Wan.
People explain away anything.
And they say a few years younger.
Obi-Wan is what? In New Hope, what is Obi-Wan? How old is he?
Obi-Wan should be
80?
in his 60s.
70?
Not really in his 60s, honestly. The Empire only existed for 20 years.
Okay, he was in his 60s. They said Bo-Katan should be late 40s, early 50s.
You want to tell me she was 10 years younger than...
She uses Bacta. There's a Bacta rub that she uses.
That's why she looks
Is
young.
that what they're calling that now? Is that what they're calling that now, Callous?
Y'all made me nervous, Drake, on that one. All right. So before we go to the next topic, do y'all have any predictions of what's going to happen with the Mandalorian franchise? What is y'all predictions? What's going to happen next?
Is this supposed to be only 3 seasons for this? Is it only 3 seasons, or it's supposed to be more?
I think this is it.
More, right?
No, this is it. I think this is it.
So they got one more episode to basically close this chapter.
If they say series finale, then we know this is it. I think it's seasonal. I think they probably will pull one more out.
Yeah, I thought they said it's still only halfway done.
Because I think didn't John say he didn't know?
I don't think they do know. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I think they sit back and look at the numbers and go, look, this show didn't hit good. Let's just pull this one out. Let's do this one. Let's do that. Let's try and do this. They don't know, man. Like the leadership there is terrible. They announce movies, they cancel movies. You get a movie, you don't get a movie. Rian Johnson was supposed to have a trilogy out by now, and they just keep tossing it under the rug. They're like, well, he's busy, so we'll give them a movie. Then they announced 3 new weird movies, a Rey movie that's probably going to have Baby Yoda in it, probably going to have Ahsoka in it. She'll travel through time. They're going to put everybody in it to try to get everyone to watch it. The leadership is just bad. And it's like, Star Wars will just, and then the last thing that Kennedy said in a meeting, she said, well, expect a lot more. And I did a video on it. They're like, expect a lot more female driven stories. And she's like, because we need balance. And it's like, woman, you've given us nothing but female driven stories. Like from day one. Like, I don't get like why it's just want more of the same, it's just going to be more of the same until you get somebody else in there that will change it. So,
and even then, you gotta worry about her lackeys being in there.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Even if they get somebody new, it still won't change anything because she still has all her minions there. They literally have to fire everybody in order for it to really change, and they're not going to do that. So
I mean, it is just like everything. So we start with a sequel trilogy. Rey is up in front. Everybody else takes a back seat, right? And all I'm hearing is everyone is screaming how Picard season 3 is a beautiful love letter to the fans. I have not seen any of it. Everybody loves that, and they're like, that's exactly what they should have done with Han, Luke, and Leia. And then so you go down the list. You have Boba Fett, and it's Fennec Shan bosses Boba Fett all around. So there's that. Then you have that Star Wars hotel. The captain of that is Captain Keevan, which is a woman that looks just like Kathleen Kennedy, except got blue face. And then you go to now Mandalorian's taking a back seat to Bo-Katan. Ahsoka's coming up. It's like, where the heck is the balance she's talking about? Like, and it's not about like being upset that females are in charge. It seems like that just seems to be their focus, not good storytelling or keeping things in order. It's like we can forgive bad movies, we can forgive bad shows, we can like, all right, they didn't hit that one, but if they had a target where they were going with all this, then maybe people would be a little more interested. But the ratings have come out, nobody cares. Hollywood Reporter did a whole article about casual Star Wars fans have checked out. They're just like, I don't care for the show anymore, and it's just stuff like that. So they're not in a good place. And then for them to think that a Rey Skywalker film will bring them back to where they need to be in all their glory, they are literally out of touch. And I don't blame Daisy Ridley. Actually, I don't even blame the character of Rey. She probably could have been a cool character if they had done this thing correctly. So it's like, it isn't, if I'm Daisy Ridley, I'm taking that check too. Are you kidding me? That's a nice big check for me, but it's the way that they didn't. We all agree that the sequel trilogy had no beginning or end. It was just 2 directors fighting over something.
Yeah,
it just was a mess. It was a freaking mess. There was no plan. And then it's like somehow Palpatine is returned again. It's like, are you kidding me? This picture is fake. They haven't even started the script yet of this film. Like, how would this even leak? But that's all I'm saying. It's like they care more about saying, look, hey, everybody, watch this show. A woman's directing. But I got to tell you, the Lizzo episode that everybody hates, directed by a woman. Kenobi series that everybody hates, directed by a woman. You're not helping your cause. The Rey Skywalker film.
It was directed by But it wasn't written by.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not criticizing. This is what they were given to do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, she's not helping her cause here by coming out and saying we're going to have more women in charge of Star Wars. And that's a direct quote, you know, and it's like, you're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself by saying stuff like that when some of the worst Star Wars ever directed or acted in was done by women. If they had done an amazing job, now you're talking about something different. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Totally I have nothing against women directors, women actors, nothing of that.
No, absolutely. And by the way, and one of the dopest female characters in Star Wars, I mean, aside from her mother, was Jaina Solo. And I don't think anybody had a problem with Jaina Solo. I don't think anybody ever had a problem with her. You know, and what's that?
Jaina was that goat. That's why.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody had a problem with Jaina Solo. You understand what I'm saying?
Or Mara. Nobody had a problem with Mara Jade. You know, nobody had a problem with Leia.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it was
so, you know, for them to sit there and say that is ridiculous.
We don't have a problem with it. We have a problem with what they're trying.
Bad stories. That's the whole thing. Bad stories. If they was giving us good stories, nobody would care.
Most of the women were badass. Like when you think about,
I agree.
Boba Fett's daughter. When you think about Jaina Solo. When you think about what's that lizard?
Boba Fett had a daughter.
Sabatine.
Yes, yeah.
Leia's
I mean,
master.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, all of them were nasty with it.
Even Tenno Kai. I mean, listen,
I like Ventress.
I mean, you gotta understand. You gotta understand what I was looking forward to was seeing Alana Solo in the Force Vision as the Queen of the Jedi. Bro, I wanted to see that. Like, I wanted to see Alana Solo as the Queen of the Jedi. Are you kidding me? That would have been so dope.
And then you can't even discount the Sith because you have Darth Talon, you have Darth Xana, you have the Itachi. What was the Darth Cognis? Darth Kreia. Like they were on all levels from Jedi to Sith.
Even Vestra Kai, which was
y'all keep talking about Jedi's because y'all keep talking about Jedi. As soon as y'all start talking about Jedi, we hit 100 people. Keep talking about Jedi's, please.
Well, let me ask you this though: what made those characters so dope, though? The ones that you're talking about that's in the book that's not on the screen. They're well-rounded characters.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
100%.
They're very well developed.
Yes.
They don't believe in doing this. There's only one type of female that they're going to put up on the screen now. Perfect. You know, and that's all they want. That's their problem. They don't know how to flesh out their female characters.
Lumia. There you go, Kai. Lumia was.
Let me tell you something.
And she kicked Luke's ass.
The thing that made me like be a hardcore Jaina fan was in
Natasha Dalia.
I think it's the Legacy of the Force books, right? Is they were surrounded by
Dalia was an asshole though. I hated Natasha.
Yeah, she was.
She was she was a good bad. Like, she was.
They were surrounded by the Lost Tribe of the Sith. I think Luke's arm was broken, and he was surrounded, and Jaina had a broken rib or something like that. Because they was going all in with the Lost Tribe of the Sith. And then Luke was like, Master Solo, I need you. When he said that, like, I'm reading this in the book, I got chills. He's calling to his niece. He promoted her right then in the battle. He's like, Master Solo, I need you. Right there, I'm like, I'm hooked. When you got my favorite Jedi Master, Luke Skywalker, calling for his niece for help, I was like, that right there, sold. I was sold. I was sold right there.
Yeah. What happened to Fatal?
You know.
all I gotta say is this is the problem that's happening at Lucasfilm. Again, I don't blame the actors. Actually, I don't even blame half the directors because they're working with what they got. But Dave Filoni had a panel. They were talking about the Clone Wars, and he out of his own mouth, when he was working under George, he wanted Ahsoka to live. And George said, he said this, he goes, George said, no, Ahsoka dies in Order 66. So he's like, all right, I won't bother him. And when Disney sold it, he said he was able to bring back Ahsoka, but they still wanted her to die, so she didn't move forward. So they talked about this, and it's all, he says it from his own mouth. It's all there. He says that they were going to kill off Ahsoka with Ventress. Ventress was going to be the one that killed Ahsoka, so she wouldn't live on past a certain, but then he changed his mind and he says, well, I think we could do something bigger with this character. Now that Ahsoka Tano is Dave Filoni's baby. That is his girl. That is his creation. That is, that's his baby. So he don't want Ahsoka to die. So he's very happy on where, she is, where she's going. And I'm telling you, don't be surprised if she like trips into the world between worlds and ends up in that Rey Skywalker movie. Like, I'm just telling you, man.
You know what?
Like,
Drunk, I was about to say something because what happened in The Rise of Palpatine? They supposedly heard Ashley Eckstein's voice when she said, I'm all a Jedi, right? She's supposed to be in those voices.
Yeah, Ahsoka was in there.
Right? So Ahsoka was supposed to be in there. So was she dead or was she just using the Force to yell to her or something? I don't know. But Drunk, you 100%. What do you think might happen? You think she's gonna get Rey and Ahsoka be tag teaming?
Listen, right now, Star Wars is in a place where they use a lot of they try to use fan service to attract the masses. It's not working anymore. It's just not working. So it wouldn't surprise me if they just threw everything in that Rey movie because they don't want egg on their face. Can you imagine the Rey movie comes out and it bombs to all hell, right? And it bombs to all hell. And it's like, how embarrassing. That will be the biggest embarrassment out of all Disney Plus shows that nobody watches. Okay, they could say, well, you got to be a subscriber and that's easy to pirate and blah, blah, blah. So there's that, right? So they could use that as an excuse. You drop a blockbuster film, a Star Wars film, and it bombs, if that doesn't send a shockwave through Luke, and like they're rushing this film. They said this film will be out in 2025.
Really?
Like,
wow.
That is
that
like,
fast? I didn't know that.
That is like they're gonna start filming.
That's a year.
They're just throwing a script together. Like
they were already writing it, though. I think. Yeah, they've already been. It's already been in.
That probably started when the first meeting with Daisy Ridley and that we all knew that she had met with Kathleen Kennedy about 8 months ago or 6 months ago, and so it is. Like I'm just saying, like a movie of that caliber to fail and not do well will send a ripple effect throughout everything. That'll be when Solo didn't do well. Now when the Solo of Star Wars didn't do well, they blamed it on Star Wars fatigue. So that they got that excuse out. There's no excuse now. There hasn't been a Star Wars film since Rise of Skywalker. All it's been is Disney Plus shows. There's no excuse anymore. Like look at the movie Super Mario Brothers, Avatar 2, whatever you want, Top Gun Maverick. These are billion. Well, Mario hasn't made $1 billion, but it probably will. These are $1 billion films that there's no excuse. You can't blame it on pandemic. You can't blame it on fatigue. You can't blame it on stuff. And that if that movie, it wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't surprise me if they threw everything. Seeing Rey Skywalker or whatever, Rey holding Grogu. Well, he'll be a teenager at that point. Like. They're gonna throw everything at the wall to try to make that.
Listen, honestly, I'm here for it.
Can y'all hold that thought?
But you gotta wonder then where was
Welcome, Lorena.
Hey, Lorena.
Hello, gentlemen.
Candace, hold that thought real quick. I need to get these super chats. Terminus EST, thank you so much. A big Dark Council supporter. Fatal got so many subs. He made a bunch of sandwich shops go out of business. You definitely right about that, sir. Dragon Slayer, we're gonna have you on the show real soon too. Jay already knows how I feel about the Bo-Katan show. Episode 6 got me so mad I decided to make videos when I wasn't planning to. Screw the Kennedy witch. We're gonna also watch a video of Kathleen Kennedy where she's walking on stage and nobody applaud for her. And then
I thought that was funny as hell.
And when the other people came out, they were just going crazy.
Please clap.
Please clap.
I see 19K Fox in the chat. I got you, Fox. I got 3 cabinets next to me,
Fox.
That sounds like a challenge, drunk.
I got Tron, Terminator 2. You can't touch me with my Terminator 2
Fox
game.
coming for you, man. He coming for your neck right
and
now.
The classic first Star Wars That old pixelated thing when you do the NASCAR.
Classic.
Danny,
game.
thank you so much for the $2
Walmart.
super chat. Thank you, Danny.
Danny?
I'm gonna blow everybody up at the same time. What's up, fellas? Good to see y'all. Have a good show. Thank you so much. I'm blowing everybody. What's
What?
Sorry,
Man, Callous
came on
yawning
sooner
like
than
a.
I thought. I
Callous
wasn't
like
yawning.
this,
I was doing the but it came on. I didn't think it was gonna come on, so I got caught.
Lorraine, I'm sending you this video because my internet has been really janky. But we about to show a video where they was announcing, creative people behind the Andor season 2. There you go, Mark. Season 2 of Andor is coming out. And the funny thing about it, the director, he stepped out. And when Kathleen Kennedy walked on stage, everybody like, yeah, whatever. Then when the next person walked out behind her, so y'all gonna get a kick out of this.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken, but I don't think she's going anywhere. Is she going anywhere?
Nah, she'll leave when she's ready to leave.
Exactly.
What was the rumor about her becoming, like, her moving up and being president of?
I mean, she's almost 80 years old, right? Like, how much longer can she go?
How old is she?
She's almost 80, right? She's like 70 something. How old is she, chat?
She's about that, but she's
I didn't
been
know she
in
was
Hollywood a long time.
Yeah.
And knows where a lot of bodies are buried. She is not going anywhere.
So is that dye that she use on her hair?
Is it what? Probably.
Come on, bro. Come on. He said, "Is it dye?" Come on, bro.
Probably got breast implants too.
You think she's 70 years old with her natural? Come on,
she got
bro.
no grades. 80 years old.
She's straight up grade.
It can
No, it doesn't
happen.
happen.
Nah, it don't happen, bro. That's
She's
just
69. Okay,
Pause.
she's almost 70. I apologize.
Yeah,
I said almost 80. She's 69.
Okay, so she
Thank
can
you,
still
Mo.
have a red. She can still have the red hair.
no, bro. Nah.
Nah, she
Ain't
got
no
a hairdresser
way.
or a speed
Ain't
dial to
no
do them
way.
touch-ups. Mm-mm.
Kathleen
She's
Kennedy-
going gray 30s, 40s, bro.
Kathleen Kennedy's name is on some of my most beloved famous movies. So yeah, Lorena's right. She'll go when she feels like going.
Yeah, that's what the
She already
CEOs do.
did the damage. What does it matter anymore? It doesn't
And
matter.
you got to worry about her lieutenants, but that's something else.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared. You might want to you might laugh, you might not. It's the first few seconds. They're announcing people for Andor, and let's just play the clip.
Put your hands together. First up, the creator and executive producer, Tony Gilroy. Executive producer and president of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy.
That's
wow. Wow.
All right, let's play that back, Lorena, and we're gonna let the third person come out and see if they scream and roar for that person. Scream and go crazy.
All right, here we go. A little bit here.
Put your hands together. First up, the creator and executive producer, Tony Gilroy. Executive producer and president of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, clapping for that.
That's dumb silent.
Executive producer, Cassian Andor himself, Diego Luna.
Hey, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And editor, please put your hands together for John Gilroy.
That.
Production designer, Luke Hull.
Damn, production designer got more applause.
Michael Wilkinson. And last, but certainly by no means least, composer, the wonderful Nicholas Patel.
Composer got a lot of love.
So she got the lowest love in the entire panel. That got to hit your soul. And I know she got so many millions she don't care. But that got to be a message.
Cares.
That got to be a
she
message.
cares. You 100%, Mark. The ego. The ego.
Yeah.
Yep. How dare they not clap for me?
Dang. So you got a lot of work to do, KK, if that's your first awakening of how the people feel, you know? Now, it's around that time. It's around that time. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all
commercial
stick around.
time? Is it commercial time?
Y'all stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know what time it is. We got 100 people in here. Make sure to stay.
Yeah.
It's
100 people.
It
might be.
Every time I point out it's over 100 people in here, they leave. Quit doing that, okay? Stay. It's going to be a fun show. We're having a good time. We got an hour left in the show. It's going to be good.
Get your friends. Tell your friends.
What is that you got in your hands?
Your family.
I was just giving a quick
pause.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. We got to pay some bills on the Dark Council show. Y'all know how it go. And then we got some awesome raps by Abu Nas Doppelganger.
They don't serve no malt liquor here.
Aye?
No 40s, no chronic, and no Indo.
Aye?
Got that, Tupac?
With Mentos fresh and full of life.
Drop this.
Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Rewind that, selector. You know what you got to do, baby. I know. Old man Abu Nas is messing up, but you know what? This is live, folks, and you haven't seen me done this in a minute. All right. My goodness. Fire! I shouldn't be messing up like this. I'm getting too old for this. No, I'm not. I'm young at heart. I gotta spark this light in the dark. I haven't said this joint in like a billion years. It was one of my favorites in 2020. That's how long it's been. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. Hello. Catch the rain, you know I bring the pain. Your lames in the game, better not go complain. My fame can't be explained, hold your tongue. That dawn SL he's still hotter than the sun. You ladies are the moon so bright with the light. Understanding what I like when I hold you tight like a real man should. Straight from the hood, look you down good, pipe you down with hardwood. When you moan and groan with the pussy that I own, fulfill all your needs, then I'll send you back home. To that lame ass dude you're with right now, he's a sucker for love. I can't see how would you put up with his bullshit like every day when it's too much for you. Come slide my way, yeah, the president got you. Roll with Secret Service, trolls in the chat, you know they stay nervous. Scared Abu Nas gon' call out their name, disrespect them hard, make them feel ashamed. That's what they fucking get. All hands on deck, yeah, the Dark Council rep, yeah, the whole set. You know that shit, you gotta the rain. Oh Lord have mercy, gotta test the rain. Everybody here gotta catch the rain. Huh. Yo, who the crazy ass dudes that came through to give you great news in this live stream for you? It's an ancient Chinese secret, but he still wants to peep it. So sweet like Reese's, walk on water like I'm Jesus. It's me, Abu Nas, aka the Dawn Clears. I make love to your girl and raise your kids. You're looking all mad like you really wanna jump. Your best bet is show some respect, little chump. I'm chilling with the Dark Council, that's the word. The queens love the kings and the scenes they prefer. We get them in the bed and do some dirty things while you're home alone frapping off the dirty magazine. You're not a sex machine, you're not on our team. You wish it was a dream when you saw the new regime. The Dark Council wants you to follow rules, and when you come through, yeah, you know what it do. The secret trilogy is straight fucking trash, and these casual fans don't even know the half. Oh my goodness, you gotta catch the rain. Oh my Lord God, you gotta catch the rain. One more time for your mind, you gotta catch the rain. You're getting stronger every day when we're alive. Sucks to use, it's time to say goodbye. Make all the videos that your clowns like, edit to perfection all day and night. The little fanboys always stay mad. Give a fuck about your feelings, that's my hashtag. Hit the back of the line, you know you can't shine. Dark Council divine, that's the 7th sign. Hit your ass with that 9 every time. Kill a sin, let's begin with the bind. Suppose, yeah, we rock the whole show. The Dark Council, you know we straight pro. Drum 3PO, got them shields on lock. Your brother Abu Nas, I stays on the block. Lord Callous, you know he straight steal the show. Fatal J's videos is out of control. Mark with a C, he goes with the flow. And Dmajini, the OG that you know. Let's go. Oh my God, you gotta catch the rain. Oh Lord have mercy, gotta catch the rain. Tell Abu Nas, you gotta catch the rain. Woo! Alright now. Woo! Oh, one time for your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to the old man in the sea. The one and only ABU NAS. Alright, Fatal J. I'm gonna bring it back over to you, brother. Gonna smooth it out. Gonna smooth it out right about now. All right.
Thank you, Abu Nas W Ganger, for the dope rhymes, and we back. Okay. That was dope, man.
Black Moon is classics right there.
Yeah, Black
Buck 'em down, buck 'em down.
Callous, I hope you're not going because this question is for you.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
This question is for the panel. What do you guys think about this new timeline that Disney put out? You guys let me know your thoughts. Did y'all see this?
Yeah, I saw it.
For the swirling circle?
What's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, we
swirling circle.
Y'all see it now?
Yes.
We got it.
Okay, what are y'all thoughts about this?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really anything new.
For the people that can't see, the timelines begins with the dawn of the Jedi, then the Old Republic, the High Republic, and the fall of the Jedi,
Republic,
the fall of the Jedi, the reign of the Empire, the age of rebellion, the New Republic, rise of the First Order, and the new Jedi Order. There you go. The timeline
Abomination. All.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a way for them to be able to succinctly put the films and the series that come out into a category.
Okay, so you think this is like a more simpler form than what was in the past?
No,
it's much of the same.
Thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's much of the same. They've just really, renamed.
They put their spin on it. They put their spin on it. That's all.
Okay, but
this is just your expanded universe. This is Disney or current canon expanded universe.
That's what it is.
That's all this is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what Disney contributed to this timeline, if I'm correct, the Dawn of the Jedi, the High Republic, the Rise of the First Order, and the New Jedi Order. That's Disney contributions to it, right? Or am I completely wrong?
Well, see that like the New Jedi Order crosses over. They're just going to be able to put the new films or series or books into, but the New Jedi Order already existed.
Got you.
That existed in EU or in Legends. First Order is new because it went from the New Republic to the New Jedi Order. Those two timelines sort of intertwined in Legends. Rise of the Rebellion, of course, is what is that? It's basically the same thing.
Okay. Patrick T, I definitely got you. I'm gonna find Patrick T, I definitely got you, bro. I'm gonna find your super chat. What we about to do next, we're gonna do a trailer reaction of the Ahsoka trailer. That was like the big thing over the weekend. Let's check it out, and Dark Council is gonna give their thoughts. Patrick T, while we doing that, I'm gonna find your super chat too, sir.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Something's coming. Something dark.
Ooh.
I sense it.
This is a new beginning.
That's why I don't think it's true.
Is she supposed to be Sabine? Because she kind of looks like marriage age.
Yeah, she's supposed to be.
For others, power.
So they're not red sabers anymore. Ooh.
Filoni explained the orange saber.
Things have changed. I started hearing whispers.
Mon Mothma hasn't aged a bit.
As heir to the Empire.
She said it.
I wish they had her head tentacles longer, because they should have been longer.
The Jedi fell a long time ago. There aren't many left.
Disney, this is fair use. Fair use.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
I really wish I could care about this. I really wish I could care.
Hold on, let me add like the people that be faking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean by it? It's time to begin again. What does that mean?
When you look at the very beginning, when she says she senses something dark, that is also lends to the reason why I don't think that it's Thrawn, because I wouldn't necessarily say that Thrawn is dark. Thrawn has purpose, and his purpose or intention is to save the Chiss. So while there may be some gray or darkness to how he goes about doing that, it wouldn't be steep. He wouldn't be considered steeped in the dark side, right? And she was saying she feels a darkness coming. He can't be that darkness. There has to be something bigger than him.
Snoke.
Callous, I understand what you're saying, and you're very intelligent the way you put stuff together. But you have to remember who we dealing with. And I think John 3PO is going to be spot on. All they doing is building him up like he Thanos from Marvel. Now, that's my
But he's not that gangster,
But that's
though.
the thing. Now, I could be off if they go off from their own canon, which they have done. But if they're trying to keep it consistent with how they've written Thrawn in canon, he is not that person. You understand? So they've sort of intentionally gone back to rewrite the prequels of Thrawn, right? So the trilogy that exists in the novels, right? Other than the Heir to the Empire, I'm talking about in current canon, gives us or paints us a different Thrawn from that which we see in Rebels. And then this one that we're going to see into Heir to the Ahsoka show is, I don't think it's going to be because I was thinking it's not going to be the same Thrawn as the Heir to the Empire Thrawn.
No.
You understand? Because it's a different Thrawn. It's a younger Thrawn, right? Who is more balanced. Then we get into he starts to get I wouldn't even say he was darker in Rebels, but I just don't think that Thrawn is going to be the end goal or the end game.
You think that's when they'll show a Palpatine clone?
Something, yeah.
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 And maybe they end up killing a Palpatine clone and they go back and say, all right, well, that one didn't work out. Let's make, Snook. I call it Snooky, but and that sets up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, breaking down that trailer. Now, I never did watch Rebels. People
Neither did I.
I watched it.
I refuse to.
I just can't get into the animation. I'm just sorry.
I didn't mind Rebels.
Even with Clone Wars.
I hated the lightsabers, though.
I can't get into Clone Wars animation. Now, I love the Gennady Tartakovsky.
That was hot. Gennady Tartakovsky version on Cartoon Network. That was live.
I love that.
That's a 03 version, 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm a big Gennady Tartakovsky fan. But based off this, everybody was telling me, now this is the whole Rebels cast in this show, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only one that they don't show in this is Gara Zeb, but they did show Zeb in The Mandalorian. So that's why I think he will still make an appearance, because why did they go out of their way to show him in the New Republic in Mandalorian if they weren't going to put him in this show? So he's the only one that doesn't appear in the trailer.
Callous, it was 2. Now I'm saying Sith Lords, and I know you break it down to a science exactly what they were, but I'm just gonna say Sith Lords.
Yeah, they're not Sith.
Okay, so let's just put it like this: dark side users. Is that a better way to say it?
That's what I would call them at this point. That's I don't know what they are, who they are at this point, but they could be zealots. They could be.
Now Filoni said that they were, and this is the other problem, is that they survived Order 66 and now they are loyal to Thrawn. So that was during Star Wars Celebration. And he also explained why they have orange lightsabers is because it's a mixture from their original blade color to for them to go evil. So that's out of his mouth. That's out of his own mouth. So
how about
now we have all I'm saying is, like, this is my personal opinion. This is such a laziness of everybody survived Order 66.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like it just seemed like when they want to put somebody together, they survived Order 66. Now they brought back the guy that played Jar Jar Binks, right? To
Ahmed
rescue
Best.
Ahmad Best, right?
Mm-hmm.
They brought him back, and I'm happy for him for whatever. I legit am happy for him. Whatever. He should have not have, gone through that nonsense over a film.
That was really
and hold on, let me finish. And he actually made a statement that said it was the media that attacked him, not the fans. So
That's how I was gonna
Ahmad
say,
Best
yeah.
came back to so he rescued Grogu from Order 66. But here's another issue, is that they could have picked any Jedi from that big folder that they have. Instead, you guys might not even know this. I'm sure Callous knows this. They used the Jedi that was created from a game show. A game show. I'm not making this up. It is a game show created Jedi, and then put that Jedi into canon as the one that rescued Grogu. When you have
Why'd they do
a
that?
folder of Jedi that you could have picked from to say, you're going to be this guy. No. Ahmad Best did a game show for kids, which I will say that game show was pretty sick. Have you seen an episode, Callous, of that game show? It's about 2 years old. It looks better than anything on the Galactic Star Cruiser. It looked, if I was a kid, like, that's what I would want on the Star Cruiser. Man, they go to Endor, they go everywhere. The game show looked cool. But he played a Jedi on that game show, and they used that same Jedi to inject into, and to me, that's just like a lazy cop out of, like.
I liked it. I liked it because it just was they were able to give him his flowers. That's why I liked it.
But I didn't mind him being a Jedi rescuing Grogu. What I'm saying is, I think they could have picked somebody from the already made
Could have made him somebody
already
different.
made lore, already made. Instead, they just said, "Hey, what was your game show host name? Let's just put that in, and now we have somebody new in the Star Wars universe." To me, I just thought that was, I don't know, man. I just thought that was cheap for him.
Yeah.
If he's happy and everyone's happy for him, that's fine. But I just can't get over that being that lazy. It's like,
And
instead of picking somebody that had lore, that had a reputation, that had whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever it could be, they just invented someone new and stuck him into now, which is canon. And the only thing we know about him is that he ran a game show.
So I will say about the whole Order 66 thing, that I will let certain things slide, because it was supposed to be 10,000 Jedi at around about that at the time of the Jedi Purge, around that number, right? So what I will say is the fact that, remember, the one thing that you have to remember is that Yoda and Obi-Wan went to the temple and said, "Do not come here." That's what they went to do. They went to change that signal, say, "Stay away from the temple. It is a trap." That was what they went there to do. So Jedi surviving, I understand. Here's the thing I don't get, which I will piggyback with that, is why is there so many Jedi just now Sith or no, well, not Sith, but dark side users because reasons. There would be, I mean, like, if your thing is to stay hidden from the purge, you should be staying hidden from the purge. You know what I'm saying? I don't get why they say, "Oh, well, I'm just going to join Thrawn right by now." You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. That's just me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you.
Dang, that's cold.
Wow.
I wasn't trying
That's
to be
like the
rude.
punch
I
bag.
just don't understand what he was saying.
That's like the punchline with D every time.
Man, no,
D, why
I
they
love
do you
D.
like that?
I just didn't understand where he was going with that. That's all. I was hoping he would elaborate. Oh my gosh, D, don't listen to them. They trying to start. They trying to stir stuff.
Hold on, man. Let me take this off.
I just,
so we can just
I
see.
just said that I can see there being some Jedi surviving. But I don't understand how you just coming out of the
I didn't
hide.
say I did not cuss. I didn't say anything.
I don't understand that. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if you're supposed to be hiding from the Empire,
My bad, D. I didn't mean to make it like that.
Why you just out swinging lightsabers when you
Well,
know you are public enemy number one? I'm just saying.
Not everyone would become, but you have to think that some people aren't going to want to hide for their entire life. Because at that point, remember, Vader was going hard body on Jedi. It was Palpatine that had to pull him back. Like, dude, chill. So at that point, he was hunting Jedi like he was looking for candy. You know, he was trying to murder anybody that was associated with the Jedi. So who the hell wants to try to live that life for their entire life? That's why the idea of the Inquisitors can exist. You know, like they ended up turning because it's like, shit, I'm not gonna, either I'm gonna die or I'm gonna have to spend my entire life in hiding. So you will have some people who say, I'm not for that. Let me just go ahead and join these dudes and save my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I apologize to D. That might have came out. I didn't want to be rude to my friend. Y'all trying to stir something up.
Nah, I'm just laughing because it was funny. It was fucking funny.
It was funny.
But I love you, D.
Read this real quick.
Oh, yes, I can. Sean Christopher for $20. Thank you so very much. Please don't announce this. Too late. I am not one for attention. Really. Keep pushing. You will break that 10K barrier. Lorena is here, so I feel good about dropping this. I don't feel right making it rain on a bunch of dudes. Well, thank you, my dear. I appreciate that.
Thank you, brother.
Salute.
We appreciate you. Who was he? Sean, who you talking about hit the 10K barrier? You talking about D? I think everybody 10K.
Yeah. Just encouragement for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sean Crystal, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Everyone, I need you all to lend me your energy. I know you take that.
He said you gonna break that 10K barrier.
Yeah, I was stuck at 100. 10. Dang, I can't even talk.
10,100.
10,100. I just broke that 10,100 recently.
There you go.
I'm gonna keep that journey going, Sean. Thank you for the motivation.
So can I need to share something real quick.
Real quick, let me get these super chats real quick because
come on, man, you ruining the show. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
All right, Patrick T with the $4.99. Thank you so much. He said Owen Law's house looked like a pizza oven.
It sure did.
I ain't never thought about that, bro. It
sure
looked
did.
like a pizza oven. George knew how to foreshadow. Dang, that might have been foreshadowing. Do y'all know the reason why?
I want pizza right now.
Do y'all know?
Smoking.
This is fun fact about Fatal J. The reason why I like A New Hope out of Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi is because of that scene when Luke came back, seeing his parents roasted to a crisp, and the man kept going. Do you know how crazy that is? You see your parents burn to a crisp and you just keep going? Luke is one of the strongest dudes known to man.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it wasn't his parents.
I cried for Luke on that scene.
He was probably like, ain't gonna be.
That was the only parents that he knew, though.
Let me see.
I mean, to be fair,
I know
he
you
never
just say
saw
Callous.
any of his parents.
He wanted to go though. You know what I mean? He wanted to go.
Bro, I
So,
cried
you know,
for
there
Luke.
it was.
Every time I see that scene, I cry for Luke, bro. I cry for him.
Can you share my screen after you took the super chat down? Oh, come on, man. This
Dragon
guy,
Slim. Dragon Slim, we're gonna get you on the show soon. $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
They're dark Jedi Sentinels since they use yellow sabers, red from embracing dark side, plus original yellow saber color equals orange. Callous, what you think about that before we get to drunk?
No, I mean that would be a cool concept, except the Sentinels as Sentinels don't exist in current canon.
So the reason why Callous still, can you share my screen, is
Gotcha,
still
sir.
in love with Star Wars, because if you guys remember, he was actually in the Book of Boba Fett, right? There he is, right there.
On my check.
Go do that
There's
spin.
Callous right there. He just took everybody out with that spin. I mean, everybody's going. I think he shoots Boba Fett here. Like, it just don't stop. Like,
Callous, they definitely owe you a check, bro.
I mean,
Bro,
I'm still
real
waiting on
talk
my
though,
check.
real talk.
there's
Callous,
Boba Fett. He took Boba Fett.
They got you. They got you on a
Twice.
Book of Boba Fett, and they got you on that comic too.
Yeah.
That Pirate Book
I'm waiting on my check.
Yo, why you ain't get yo real
Listen.
talk? That's why Callous got that high tech camera right now, because he getting the royalty checks and he ain't telling nobody. That's what he's doing right now.
Oh man.
Bro, they clowning the mess out of me. He said, hold on. That's Kai. Kai clowning the mess out of me. I thought Fatal was gonna say because it reminded him of pizza. So I'm gonna cry because they reminded me. Bro. Dang.
Oh man.
Jeez Louise. So based off of that Ahsoka trailer, y'all have any theories, any thoughts? Do you think the show is gonna suck? It's gonna be dope. I think Dave Filoni is not gonna let this be a weak one. Now, this is his first time directing too, right?
Nah, he's directed
He's done shows.
Before.
I'm talking about live action though.
live action also, because
Yeah,
he was
done.
also a part of Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
He's done some Mando episodes and stuff.
This is what I'm
Didn't he
thinking.
do some
I'm
Boba
sorry.
Fett too?
He did some Book of
Yeah,
Boba
I don't know
Fett
if you
too.
want to
Yeah.
claim that, but
This is what I'm thinking. Sorry. I meant to say this is gonna be his first time doing a big budget movie.
You mean series? Oh
No, he's
What's
doing
the
a
big
movie.
budget movie?
What's the movie?
the
remember
movie
he's
that they
doing-
announced that
It's not a movie, right?
Yeah, it's a movie. Mando
Ahsoka is a movie.
no, Ahsoka is
Oh.
a series. They announced the Mando movie at Star Wars Celebration.
Mando movie.
that's
Which
not gonna
will
happen.
Oh, I
tie
missed
up
that.
the Mandoverse, yeah.
Callous, come
I
on,
thought you were
man.
still
That's why I
talking
was
about
trying to-
I
Ahsoka. You
I
didn't
was
make
watching
that
them every single
transition,
day,
Fatal.
but I missed that.
Say what, Loretta?
No, it's like you didn't make that transition. I thought you were still talking about Ahsoka.
Oh, sorry. I put a bunch of stuff together. That was my fault too. It was my
Okay.
fault.
I'm gonna watch Ahsoka because the reason is because I like, for two reasons. One, I like Rosario Dawson as an actress. Two, the makeup job they did on her for Ahsoka, I absolutely love that. I'm into special effects makeup, so that's my pure and only
Lorena,
reason
there is
for
a
watching
3.
it.
There is a 3,
Okay.
Lorena.
Hold on, can
Is
you
it-
share my screen?
Real
Three
quick,
what?
Lorena, there is a 3. The main villain.
share my
Remember,
screen.
he's from a movie that we like. That Mark liked too.
Come on, share my
Which one?
screen.
Stink Ma said I'm still spinning from that.
All right.
Oh, bro. Okay.
All right, right here,
yeah,
here,
gotcha,
Callous.
yeah.
Dave Filoni will direct a Star Wars film culminating the events. of
Gotcha.
Mando.
I missed that.
Yeah, that's why we were saying like that's gonna be the end game of man. Like that's how I was putting it all together. That there's
They
gonna
probably gonna
this will
kill
be
him.
this will be the end game of.
I bet they kill him in the movie. They're gonna kill him because they know Pedro Pascal is out. He's out.
That guy is. I
All you
can't
have to do
talk
is get
about
a
it,
guy-
but
All you have to do is get a voice to sound like him. Can you contractually do that? Make the voice sound like the other person?
Fatal Terminus said you're
AI to get
missing
his
a
voice.
super chat.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, but Lorraine, I thought you caught that though with the RRR. That's the main villain.
I did. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it. Yeah.
Any predictions on the show, ladies and gentlemen? On the Ahsoka trailer.
I'm actually looking forward to it because Rebels for me was a show that I didn't like in the very beginning and ended up growing on me because I didn't like it. Was just very much Aladdin with Ezra. I didn't like Ezra in the very beginning. The same way I didn't like Ahsoka when she was originally introduced into Clone Wars. I didn't care for Ahsoka, but she grew on me. And the same thing happened with Rebels. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen because this is sort of the conclusion to where Rebels left off. And this
Share
is
my screen. I want to get Callous' take on this picture right here. What do you think of Ezra Miller? There he is.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller?
I mean,
Ezra Bridger. Yeah.
My bad.
Dang, I wonder if they put Ezra Miller in this.
My bad.
Yeah.
That crazy mofo, really?
There's Ezra right there. Like
it's kind of weird that they didn't show him as or in action. So I wonder if he's going to be beyond, a hologram. But yeah, I mean, it seemed like they had everybody there, the entire Ghost crew. We'll figure out what happened with Ezra and the Purgle and Thrawn.
Terminus, thank you so much, man. If that photo was real, then I guess Force Ghost Kylo knocked Rey up with his Force skin.
Oh,
Terminus. I ain't gonna lie, he killed him with that one.
Terminus, crazy.
The Force is slong with the
Terminus.
Oh, Terminus, pause, but that was one of your best ones, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 30 minutes left in the show. Anybody have any more comments before we get to the next topic, which is going to be Marvel related for my MCU heads out there? Anything's
I'm not gonna be watching this Ahsoka show. Like I'm not watching anything from Star Wars right now.
It's fucking.
However, like I said, I will be listening to the bullet points and stuff like that.
He watches it on the low. That's what he does.
I do not. I do not.
You do, bro. Just open your mouth and admit it, bro. You do.
I do not. I do not. I promise you, I do not. The only reason why I know so well is because big shouts to Raging Rhino, because I would check out his show and he basically went through the whole series, and that's how I knew about the stuff I knew.
But
big shouts to Raging Rhino.
But when Rage goes through it, Rage goes shot to shot, bro.
Thank you.
So
That's
you
what
watch
I'm not. Well,
you
I'm
watch
not.
the clip. You're watching it.
I am not.
bro.
4K. Someone got caught in 4K.
I am not supporting Disney Plus. I'm watching Raging Rhino, who's watching Disney Plus. Let's get it 100%.
Whatever lets you sleep at night.
What's that?
God bless your soul.
I said whatever lets you sleep at night.
I sleep well. I sleep very well.
Y'all remember when D was like, "Oh, she jumped over that fence." Oh, but I didn't watch the show. I promise you, I did.
I didn't watch the show. I watched Raging Rhino.
D, we know you sleep well. You sleep on the panel. You fall asleep in the live stream, bro. You sleep very well.
Got him with that one. Got him with that one.
Listen. Here's the problem.
You got me with that one. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Ahsoka's going to suck because the whole thing is it's like it's a live action, but it's a cartoon with cartoon sensibilities. That's what it is. There's no stakes to this. The dialogue, all of it just feels like a cartoon. That's why it's not gripping, to me. I just man. But listen, I don't want to take away from the fact that technically it looks amazing. Like this last episode of The Mandalorian looked incredible. So I definitely don't want to take away from all of those hardworking people who are actually bringing this thing to life because it looks great. It's just the writing, man. You got to get that writing up. That's the problem.
That's what my biggest problem with The Mandalorian this season. But
when you look at The Mandalorian, like these last couple of episodes in comparison to Kenobi looks like it was filmed in a back alley somewhere.
It do look like that though. Was it shot with a green screen the whole time, or did they just have limited what they call a production or something? It just looked off.
I think it's natural sets, right?
To me,
I think that was one of the things that they let me not speak out of turn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody else? Because we put the switch to the Marvels, and I know you guys are excited about that. The Marvels.
My YouTube channel is going to be excited about that.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before we jump into that, Fatal.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I'm not a DC head, right? So I don't really know.
Speak on
the Blue Beetle.
Yes, sir.
What is that? Is
That's
that
DC.
like? No, I know it's DC, but I mean, why does he become that? Like why does he get the powers? What is that, a suit or is it a sentient? What is that?
It's okay. You know Venom?
Yeah, is he like Venom?
It's basically alien.
It's a technical version like that. It's like,
yeah. But his is more techy, kind of like Iron Man.
Yeah. But it's alive. Because Venom is alive. Right?
This one is alive too.
Venom is a symbiote.
It's symbiote, yeah. So
okay, let me put it to you. I'm gonna let you know. Y'all remember when Mark Hamill did this old show, sci-fi show called The Guyver? Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember The Guyver with Mark Hamill? Dang. I thought you
heard of MacGyver.
Mark Hamill's fan.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's basically just an alien tech that attaches to him, and he becomes a superhero after that.
So basically,
it's pretty dope.
Yeah, where does it come from? It just comes from another planet. Boom, it's here. He finds it. That's it.
Come from another planet. Come from another planet. Yeah, pretty much.
It's supposed, for what they're saying in the trailer, it's supposed to be like a world destroying weapon, basically. So essentially, listen, I'm not big on DC either. For what I'm taking from the trailer, it looks like these were sent there to kind of like how the Saiyans were really sent to planets to destroy the planets and get them ready for Frieza. Basically, I see that's kind of like what they're doing with this. Like they go to send them to planets, clean the planet up, and then sell the planets off. Basically, like that. I just kind of like what they're doing with that.
Bro, it's just that old comic book trope of alien where aliens come to whatever. Gotcha. They got powers, whatever. It's along those lines. The Latino, I want to see what the Latino community gonna do. I think they're gonna show up for this one. They've been the Latino, like Black Panther.
It was my man from Cobra Kai. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he dope. So I'm interested to see. Now, I wasn't too hyped about that trailer. Now, that's just me, but I'm not gonna judge the trailer. I'm gonna see how the movie go, because this was supposed to be an HBO Max series, and then when DC got bought out, I mean when they merged with Discovery, they switched it and turned it into a movie.
I think the problem is that James Gunn has wrecked a lot of these films that are coming out because they probably serve no purpose moving forward.
They don't,
and that's why Shazam 2, which I didn't hate Shazam 2. I thought it was better than Ant-Man and Quantumania, but
I liked it too.
You know, it just came out and said that was the biggest bomb in DCEU history, that it lost so much money that it was the biggest. And so I think people are kind of like, I think people are just like, I'm just waiting on James Gunn's new reboot. These movies don't mean anything, so what's the point in watching it? And then the test screenings for Aquaman 2 are like way below. Like people are like, we don't want any of this. So it's like if they're releasing Blue Beetle and Aquaman and Shazam, and they're not going to be part of what James Gunn is doing, I believe a lot of people just are like, I'll just wait for it to come on TV. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's not. There's no point in watching it.
Yeah, I got HBO Max. So I'm waiting for Shazam to land on there. I'm not going.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's like,
you know, it's worth my money.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I am anticipating the Flash, and trailer won me over. I want to see what that's all about. But those other DC films that dropped this year,
which one? The Flash? Oh, because everyone wants. I want to see Michael Keaton as Batman.
Yeah, but them other people showed up too. The General Zod.
Man, I don't care about those people, man. Come on.
I got you.
It's all about nostalgia, Batman.
We got 20 minutes left in the show. Let's do another trailer because something dropped 2 days ago that we need to check out. Now, this is for the Marvel heads. D, Mark, Lorena, Drunk. So let's see what you guys think.
All right, here we go.
Man, that's Ahsoka.
Captain Rambo?
I'm just kidding.
What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter.
I still can't believe he lost his eye to a damn cat.
I know.
Cat.
I will never forget that.
Oh, Oh, it's so annoying.
How's she supposed to know who that is, though? That's the thing that gets me. He just Shield is a secret organization.
How can they just
use
walk on the
Beastie
moon
Boys.
like that?
Beastie Boys song. Yes, exactly. Why Beastie Boys?
Hi. We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you, I could totally show you. No, I'm not again.
That I hate that
Where's
that
that
temper
doctor?
tantrum.
Wherever you were.
I can't stand Brie Larson. I did like the flirting though.
We're a team. No, we're not a team. We're not a team.
The Marvel heads are quiet.
Look at
it's just supposed
look
to
at
be
D short.
Play D.
Yeah, I can't wait to see where this movie is going to go.
Are you
we
touching
already
your
had
cheek?
a movie that was sandwiched between two of the most popular movies at that time in Captain Marvel. Then you have Miss Marvel that came out, a Disney Plus show that I definitely didn't watch.
Subscribe to the Dmajini channel.
Monica Rambeau, who should have been the real Captain Marvel, or at least the original female version of Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel was Marvel.
Watching that, what do
And she
you
was
watch?
on WandaVision. So we got the three of these women coming together for this
You
movie.
watch that nudie stuff.
And I have
The
the
science.
excitement of a root canal. So the Marvels dropped their trailer today.
Good video.
I
got
Subscribe
some
to
free
Dmajini.
airtime.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to 2K by Memorial Day, people.
Look at that.
There
Look
you
at that
go.
thumbnail, man. You got to change the thumbnails up.
You
y'all
can't
hear
Well,
me?
actually, with the shorts, you
shorts.
can't change them anymore.
I know.
Bro,
I was just giving
what's
it
up with shorts? What's up with shorts? You can't change them no more. You used to.
Hopefully,
change
they
them.
said that they will change it back, but right now, it just chooses a thumbnail for you.
Callous, you know what be
Just
dope?
make
if
sure
they
you
let-
put a still in there.
But you know what will be dope if they let you do a horizontal thumbnail. That will be fire.
Well, hopefully, that will be what they're gonna do.
Yeah. But you
Just
know,
a
some
portrait,
big
yeah.
channels, what I noticed, Callous, and not to diverge from the topic, I noticed some big channels can still change their thumbnails
No,
on short.
they're not changing it. What they're doing is putting a still in, because what YouTube does is it pulls the best frame. So if
Oh.
you get a picture that looks really good, it's gonna grab that picture.
They
Then
stick
why
it
do
in
they
the, if you-
always
if-
get?
So I heard that this guy, actually I heard from Roberto. If you do a 30-second short at the 15-second mark, put a high frame still in for like a
just put a high
second.
reso.
Yeah, and then that's what YouTube will pull from. So that's why they have, though that's why it looks like it's a, and they figured it out. If you do a minute short at the 30-second mark, put a high res, just throw it in there for like 2 seconds, and then
I'll even put it in the first 5.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Because they catch me jacked up. I be like, chill out, YouTubers. Y'all
Yeah.
making fun of me or what? Chill out. But Marco to see, you've been quiet for a while. What do you think about the Marvels?
Marvels.
The Marvels.
I don't know, bro. It looks like, is this supposed to be a comedy? Because that's kind of what it looks like, I guess.
Well, that's what the MCU does. That's what they
is
do, Mark.
comedy. That's it. It's bad comedy.
No,
It
it
looks like
uses
it's supposed to be just
it
lighthearted.
uses a sense of humor, comedic aspects. I mean, the comics are like that too, but they just took it too far. They're now playing into everything the critics of Marvel said that they were, which is just fluff. So, there's nothing really urgent about this at all. I mean, Brie Larson is showing some boob, so I see a bunch of dudes have now
I noticed
changed their
that.
opinion.
I
on
noticed that.
Yeah,
That was for the men.
So I
wasn't it?
feel like, I guess so.
Was that
Whoever
for the men?
appreciates it.
Or
Why not?
lesbians.
Because
Women
you
too.
know, usually Marvel they make their women don't look like that. So is they trying to get the extra buck?
So what was the criticism of her the first time around? She wasn't expressive. You know, she was too
The movie
rigid.
was
So now they
bad.
got her.
That's why.
So now they got. Yeah, so now they got her showing some boob. They're playing, you know, with her face and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
you know, so I think it's probably going to go over a little bit easier, you know, to go a lighthearted approach. So we'll see. I mean, like I wrote on Twitter, if they have chemistry between them, then it'll be okay. Personally, whoever that is, what is her name? Tiana, who's playing Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a banging little frame, man. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that aspect.
That's gonna
of
get
it.
the brothers in
Yeah.
there. That's gonna get the
Yeah.
brothers to watch it.
I remember her from WandaVision a couple of times, caught her from the right angle. I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
That's just me.
The thing I don't get is like none of their powers is supposed to be connected. Like if you see Captain Marvel, at least in the comic, she didn't. Her origin story is totally different what she got in the MCU. So if you go by the MCU, she got her powers from a afterburner blast. Then Monica got her powers from stepping through a screen, and then Miss Marvel got her powers from gauntlets. Not that to me don't seem like how's that supposed to be connected? I'm lost on that. Like how they supposed to be connected? Like that don't even seem like they even have the same like power structure. Like what? I don't get it.
That's the secret.
By the way,
it looks like they made this for like junior high kids. So
it do look like that though.
Well, shout out to the Beastie Boys.
Isn't it just that
it wouldn't hit as hard as some people think it did if they didn't use the Beastie Boys?
I agree.
So
Beastie Boys make stuff better. I definitely
Yeah.
agree. Beastie
Made it
Boys
pop.
always make. Yeah, they make it more dope. Yeah, I agree.
she's Captain Marvel. She's what's her
Miss
name's
Marvel.
daughter, right? That she right, and then she wants to be as Miss Marvel. She wants to be Captain Marvel.
But Callous, a
isn't
little
that just
lore.
the connection?
But Callous, a little lore to it. The black one, excuse
It's
me,
the first Captain Marvel.
she's the first.
Yeah,
Captain
no,
Marvel.
I know that, but that's not the way that Disney did it. I mean,
She's
right?
Photon.
They changed it.
In
Yeah,
this
you're right.
version,
So she's the
Photon.
daughter.
They're putting her as Photon.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. She's gonna be Photon. So what you got is Photon in the middle, Captain Marvel on the left, and then Miss Marvel on the right. That's what you got.
And there's the Marvels.
So is this going to be a group or they? What is this? Is this a group, a team movie?
I have no idea what they're doing with this.
I don't know, but the fact that they have Ms. Marvel in there and Ms. Marvel, granted, I didn't see the whole show. It looked like a nice, like Disney Channel type of show
It was a
for a
cool
younger demographic.
My daughter loved it.
So it's like it was
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
I like
It
the
was
family.
cool.
It was a nice family show. I actually like that. But they're probably going to get the younger girls to see this movie. Like I had told y'all, if they're trying to get women and young girls to watch comics, to read comics, this is not the movie that's going to do it.
I'm sorry, but that Kamala Khan show that was on Disney Plus, I couldn't even get past the first episode. Matter of fact, I couldn't even get past the first 10 minutes. I've never seen it.
Taylor J,
Well,
it wasn't made for
was
you.
cute.
It wasn't made
cute
for
at
you.
best.
But they need to
was
quit
cute.
doing that. They need to make.
They must be for teenage girls.
Yeah, it was a
Look,
teenage.
It
They need to
was.
quit that though, because look, one of my favorite kung fu karate movies of all time is Kill
Welcome to
Bill.
Marvel.
Why are
Is
you going
what?
to ask
Kill Bill?
Kill Bill? Yeah, female-led movie. That's
No,
one
I
of the
thought you
dopest-
said as a teenage. Like Kill Bill is not teenage, bro.
Nah, I'm just saying. That didn't.
Man, I don't know
exclude
what
me
I
that-
don't know what you talking about.
Now you got you.
Junk is like on a non-comprehension.
What the hell are
day
you talking
today.
about,
What the
Fader?
hell you doing, bro?
Shit.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
There you go. Fader just talking to make sure it's no silence.
All right, so here, check this out.
Fader
Now,
said, can't be
Lorena,
no silence. Can't be no silence.
Myself, you, and Ar-Un, we discussed this, right?
Ar-Un? Ar-Un?
Ar-Un.
What the heck?
No, it's
Why does your camera shake so much, D? What do you have that on, bro? Your camera's all over the place, like you have an earthquake over there or something. Bro. Stabilize that joint, bro.
It's on my
shaking.
computer. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was going to say was the problem that they seem to be forgetting is that when it comes to geekdom, I don't care what you're trying to do now. It's not going to change. You would get maybe a percentage point or two, but your demographic is always male. It's going to be male. It has always been male, and it will constantly be male. Even to this day, you're going to find like most females that I know do not care.
The opinions of this.
They do not care about.
Lord.
They do not care about
Commander,
geekdom stuff.
Do not necessarily reflect the opinions.
They just don't. It's just the truth.
The entire
they do not care about
Dark
the
Council.
geekdom stuff.
Caveman.
So for you to constantly keep pushing this, what the females that enjoyed the comics and geekdom stuff liked it the way it was. You already had that demographic. You already had that demographic. So for you to keep changing the formula, it's like that old saying: if it ain't broken, don't fix it. And they constantly keep trying to change the formula. Call us a look.
I'm waiting for his channel to just go dark.
Man, please don't. Quit talking.
I'm waiting for his whole shit to just go.
That anti-woman sentiment.
I'm sorry.
Look at him. He's frozen like a motherfucker. Look at him.
Is this where I say I have internalized misogyny because I agree with that?
Oh shit!
Thank you. Thank you. I needed
Case in point. I freaking hate GameStop, but sometimes I have to go. I have to go in there.
I hate GameStop.
I can barely
I
get
don't never
2
want to go in
inches
there
in the
again.
door. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What can I find? What can I help you find?
Do
What
you
can I
need a
find?
Game Boy card?
No, the problem is they put the goddamn stickers on the front of their damn boxes. Like some of us don't take the goddamn figures out of the box.
Yeah.
Don't put the sticker on the front of the box.
I agree.
GameStop.
That's why they're going out of business.
Paid $60 for a game. Here, we'll give you $5 for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to go to your GameStop because I turn my games in. They're like, you want some change for the gumball machine?
Wow.
I'm like, well.
Basically, just long story short, all I'm saying is that for them constantly to keep pushing this narrative that they're pushing with this movie like the Marvels, who is that for? Sure, you're going to get some people in because you're going to have the normies that come in, but your hardcore comic book,
I'll be right back.
geekdom, demographic is not. I mean, you could look at the comic sales for that. It doesn't.
It does
sell.
grab some of the newbies though, because like when I say to you, like, my wife is not one that's into all of the nerddom, right? But my son and my daughter both are. And, my daughter's 2 favorite characters are Rey and Ahsoka. Third, which I was hoping would be first, is Leia, but it's Rey and Ahsoka. Those are her 2 favorites. She loved the Marvels. Miss Marvel. She loves watching, she is all about, and they're even better than me now because both of them are all into manga and anime too. So it does help to grab the younger demographic as well, when they play to them, because I show them what I show them, but then they also have those that they watch and they fall in love with that. When I tell you, bro, on Thursday, because they had spring break last week, right? And so I'm up at 7 o'clock in front of my computer doing my admin, and my daughter's in here watching Star Wars Celebration on YouTube on the TV with me. I put it on. She's literally sitting right in front of the TV. Like when I took that picture, that wasn't a posed picture. I was like, oh shit. And I went behind her. I took the picture because it made me proud. Like she's sitting here watching Star Wars Celebration. And that just felt good.
But listen, Callous, you missed the most important factor to that. She's into that because you're into that.
Yeah.
if you weren't into that, I guarantee you she wouldn't have been into that.
You may be right or wrong, I don't know, but what I'm saying is because I don't speak down, or I don't necessarily offer my opinion to her about how I may or may not feel about a specific character, I allow her to form her own opinions. And so that's why her favorite Star Wars character is Rey and Ahsoka. I mean, she wants Rey and Ahsoka. She had a Star Wars birthday party and she was Rey. You know, this past Christmas, 2 of the things that I bought her were Ahsoka's lightsabers. You know, these are things that she formed on her own. My son was the same way. You know, though he's more of a prequel original trilogy because he's older. You know, but
understandable. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that the thing is that if it wasn't for you, just like with myself,
absolutely.
Like with me,
you're right.
For me, my goddaughter loves Dragon Ball Z. She loves Star Wars stuff and everything like that because I was into that. If you don't capture us, you don't capture the new kids off the bat. You're just not going to, because they have their mangas, they have the TikToks, they have the YouTube shorts. All that stuff will grab their attention much faster than sitting down watching a 3-hour Star Wars movie. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to say is, like, geekdom in general, like even like now, some of the young girls in my job, they're not into the geekdom stuff, and they will be around, they're in their mid-20s and stuff like that. They will be around the demographic they want to capture. You want a 25-year-old to be buying into Disney for the next 20 years. That's what you want. For us up here. Like,
I don't mean to be rude, man. I gotta cut y'all. I gotta head out. I had a hard out at 11. So Fatal never saw the private chat. So
no. Oh, sorry, bro. Real quick before you leave, drunk. Real quick before you leave, where is your graphic novel at right now in numbers?
Achromatic Chronicles almost at 82K.
Ooh, nice.
I got another 2 weeks left to promote this thing, and maybe 100K could be possible. I'm gonna be on a couple big shows this week, and I'm doing a couple phone interviews with some local news stations and stuff. Awesome. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just nice. That's probably why I'm a little tired and like just a little, because I have like nonstop, like just trying
I can't wait for that book, bro. I can't wait.
Waiting on Fatal's review because I've been trying to put a video together of the people who got it early's
review.
Fatal,
hop to it, man.
Get on it, Fatal. God damn.
I listen. Serious note. Like, appreciate everyone that was encouraging, that's picked it up, that shared it, that retweeted, all that stuff, and just talked about it. This has been a whirlwind experience, like just a whirlwind. I didn't expect to be at this point, and the sky's the limit. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. If you put the work in. I've been doing like almost 4 live streams a day that I can't even I try to promote them all, but it's like I hop off one and I hop on another. I hop off one and hop on another. And it's, so
you definitely doing
you got to put the work in and you can make it, make it happen.
You got to grind hard for the first 2 months and you straight. You know what I mean?
But I love y'all. Great to be back. Fatal. Excellent job as always. Always good to be with the family here on Wednesday. We'll get Abu Nas back
next time.
Blue balls in the chat. Pause.
Definitely.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Easy.
I was gonna play Abu Nas track to end this out, but I just seen right here that it says his 9 minutes long. Sorry, Abu Nas, I'm not gonna do that.
9.
Just to wrap it up real quick, all I'm trying to say is that if you don't get like the OGs, you are chopping your demographic. You just are, and that just goes it's not just with Marvel, not Star Wars, it's everything, all entertainment. If you are not grasping the people who put you there in the jump, the reason you spent $4.8 billion is because of the people like us on this panel. You didn't spend $4.8 billion to not make $4.8 billion back. You didn't spend that money for that. You spent that because you thought, hey, you got a solid base. And if you try to chop that solid base down, what do you expect is going to happen? That's basically
you say the people like us on this panel. Remember, to them, the OGs are the white men. All right, they don't acknowledge the people like us on this channel. That's the cold hard truth. All right, so when you, so not to play devil's advocate, but when you're talking about who is this for, traditionally speaking, that's what they think. You know, so they call themselves challenging that narrative by opening up to so-called diversity and inclusion. Really, what it comes down to is good writing. I don't care if it's a teenage girl lead. You know, I don't care if it's a dog. You know what I mean? It's like if you give me a good story and it's you know compelling, the audience will find it. You know, there's no we're playing that game that they're playing when we say, oh well, that's not for me. You know, the Kamala Khan series was cute. It was okay. You know, to who like Callous was saying, if his daughter was watching it and he watched it with his daughter, they can share it as a family. You know, so obviously it's one of those beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Lived in Jersey City for 12 years, so that was also because it took place in Jersey City.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you know that's all I'm saying. We have to keep that in mind as well.
I want to thank everybody for coming to the show. I want to thank y'all for smashing that like button. I want to thank y'all for the super chat love. Dark Council will return in 2 weeks. We won't have a doppelganger Abu Nas. We will have the real Abu Nas. We've been playing the doppelganger.
A what?
Doppelganger.
No, I'm messing the word
I just
up.
like to hear Fatal say
it. We'll have the real Abu Nas back in 2 weeks. D, anything on your mind before we wrap it up?
Yes. Tomorrow, I'm continuing my special series of Spellbroken Lives, not on a Saturday, but I'm having another guest tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have Wicked Virtue on the channel with me, so make sure you come through and hang out. We will just be discussing some pop culture stuff. You know, might be talking about some Super Mario, all that stuff like that just happened in the past week. But yeah, make sure you come swing through 7:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow on my channel.
And when you stop by, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But guess
get
what?
D to 12.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, get D to 12. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Where are they?
Well, that's a very sweet thought of both of you gentlemen, but I really don't see it. Until now. See you guys in the emergency room, huh?
Hello, pretty lady. Tell me something. What's a beautiful broad like you doing with a malaka like this, huh?
It's purely sexual.
No shit.